gifted by these gifts for your honor, Lord. Knowing that I love and serve you is enough reward. All I am, all that I do, all that I'll ever have, I offer now to you. All that I dream, all that I pray, all that I'll ever make, I give to you today. I would wait forever to be here with you. Give all my possessions, pack away my pride. I give all my love and decide is true. Everything I give, you give me too. Years from now, I'll love you. Years from now, I'll hold you. Years from now, as I hold you tonight. You are my one true friend, always my one true friend. I'll love you till life's end, as I love you tonight.
Good afternoon. David and Nancy would like to welcome you to this celebration of their journey of love together on this beautiful, perfect day. And I'd ask you to take just a moment to silence your cell phones. We have beautiful music, so we don't need any more. Thank you. David and Nancy's first vows were a statement of love, commitment, and perseverance. These vows have endured the test of time. Their love is evidenced in their devotion to one another and to their family, their children who stand by their sides. Their love story has taken them from a beginning love to a growing love for each other and their family, to a solid foundation of what will transpire today. David and Nancy have called you to witness their commitment to the next chapter of their love story, and they thank you for coming. You may be seated. 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 through 13.
Love is patient. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. Always perseveres. And now with faith, hope and love abides, but the greatest of these is love.
change direction, but it's always on course. Follow love. Life will bring us twists and turns, unexpected changes. Follow love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love is why we came here, and love is all that matters in the end. Love is why we came here, and love is a place where we begin. We say love is patient, we say love is kind. We know true love is worth the time. Time, it's just a joker, it'll slip by with a smile. Take the time for love. Days will turn to weeks and years, leaving only good intention. Make time for love. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Love is why we came here, and love is all that matters in the end. Love is why we came here, and love is the place where we begin.
The love spoken of in 1 Corinthians enriches every aspect of life. When a marriage is centered in this kind of love, that love is expanded far beyond the love of the individual. It has no bounds, and it becomes a gift and inspiration to all who experience it. When a family is formed and nurtured in this expanded love, the impact of that love upon the world is immeasurable. The renewal of vows as a sign of continued love and commitment has become very popular these days. Some do it every year, others on significant anniversaries, and still others at the beginning of a new chapter of their lives. Each is a statement of love and renewal of commitment to one another and to their journey together. David and Nancy have put a great deal of thought into the significance of this event. For them, it marks the beginning of a new chapter of their lives. In what we have come to think of as a traditional marriage, if there is such a thing these days, two people come together in love. They spend time together as a couple. They have a family, they launch the family, and then hopefully spend their golden years together. David and Nancy are in the final stages of launching their family. They're very proud of their children, of their children's partners, and of their grandchildren. This year, they've begun to address the question, now what? The answer to that question brings us to the reason for today's celebration. They're moving out of the day-to-day parenting phase, although those of us who are parents know you never move out of that phase. But the golden years are still a ways off. They determined that a very important chapter in the sequence of events was missing. The chance to be a couple who could focus on who they are as individuals as well as a couple. They've already begun to explore this in quiet moments and have discovered it to be exciting, fun, At times a bit perplexing, but all in all very satisfying and uplifting. David and Nancy have had many years to sort through what love means as a family, and to work together to create a loving environment in the midst of busy schedules, life's ups and downs, additions of children and their friends, piles of laundry, and Nancy's busy calendar. They've learned how to flow with the happenings of life and family. Having grown through that and come to a state of peace with life, David and Nancy are now well prepared to create something new altogether. They are already able to hold each other in a state of love that supports who they are as individuals, deep, deep within, at the very core of their being. In a partnership, this is critical. If each person in the partnership is to know who they are and live life in alignment with their truest, most authentic self. This is what David calls heaven on earth. It's not so much about the doingness of life or freedom from challenges. It's about the God-given presence that we all bring to life. David and Nancy have removed the facades that we often create in our younger years to try to fit in. In this uncovering, they're finding a greater truth and depth of being in themselves and in each other. Today, David and Nancy are not only honoring what they've found, but also vowing to support it. For self-discovery is a process that continues throughout our life. They are committing to providing an environment of unconditional love, which supports and encourages one another throughout this process. But it goes even further than that. This new chapter of their love and life will also be an exploration of alignment of each of their true selves with one another. In other words, a deepening of their partnership. They are asking the question, what does this mean for us as a couple? A unit of divine love who are continuously merging our individuality in a unique way to be a greater, more expansive, and universal love together. What will we bring to the world through our love? They are at the beginning stages of this exploration and about to embark on a journey together that, while not predictable, is certainly a merging of heaven and earth. It's a state of harmony that sings with the resonance of spirit. The vows that David and Nancy are taking today go beyond the vows they took when they were first married. They are vows of love and support for each other that is free of expectation, freeing each other to be who they truly are. And they are vows of commitment to each other and to the world, to bring their uniqueness together in such a manner of alignment that it brings a greater truth and love to the world than what each of them could offer alone. It is the next chapter of their story of expanding love. David and Nancy, this is your time. Just as the mother eagle nudges her fledglings out of the nest to set them free, let us now all together as family and friends set you free to thoroughly discover the truth of who you are, deepen your partnership, and soar to new heights of love. Now we're going to have a unity candle lighting ceremony. Candle lighting ceremony will be done a little differently today than what it's done for newlyweds. Today, the unity candle represents the God, source of love, from whom we all came. David and Nancy will light their candles from the unity candle, indicating that each of them is a spark of divine love and light. Then they will use their lit candles together to light the candles of each of their children in the order of their birth. This represents the united love of God that David and Nancy have passed on to their children, who are, of course, also unique sparks of love. As each candle is lit, from Jeremy to John and Jamie, to Jody, to Jillian, to Jonathan, you will witness how the brilliance of love and light expands as they each shine with the love that they are. God shines through all kinds of light. David and Nancy, you are here today to express your appreciation of love that you share. That is the foundation upon which you are building the next chapter of your lives. You have created new vows of commitment to your life together as a couple. We are here to witness that commitment. At the same time, we are also here in love to set you free, to explore and create this new chapter of your deepening relationship. Let us express our love and support for David and Nancy by saying all together, we set you free to soar in love. We set you free to soar in love. David and Nancy, are you ready to exchange your vows? Great. David, you may go first.
Nancy Ann, this is the celebration of our love story. And you look absolutely beautiful and radiant. We have been together for almost all of our lives. And over these years, our hearts have become one. This is the moment that takes us back to that time when we first met, the moment that we saw each other for the first time.
This is the day we've dreamed of since we were 14 years old. I knew then that you were the one whom my soul loves. Your huge heart, your gentleness, your crooked smile, and of course your good looks were the complete package. For me, nothing has changed. Our hands still fit together. We are still best friends. We still cherish each other. We still love each other unconditionally. Our kisses are the best of the best. We still bring out the best in each other. We still want what's best for each other. We are still team players. We still make each other laugh. We love to spend all of our time together. We love to share our love with others. We still get butterflies when you come home from work. We still end up on your side of the bed to cuddle, since that's where all the covers seem to be.
Nancy Ann, I vow to always love you and cherish you. I vow to lift you up and to keep you safe. I vow to always be the one.
My David Kenneth, I vow to always walk with you. You pulled me from death's door saying, let's go for a walk, and I will always walk with you. I vow to always be there for you, and I vow to live in love in harmony for all time.
Love is eternal. David and Nancy, in the years to come, as you continue to align ever more truly with the love that you are, both as individuals and as a couple, you will co-create a love that expands ever further into our infinite universe. This expanded love is the greatest gift that you take with you into eternity. David and Nancy, how would you like to symbolize your eternal love? With your rings. Jeremy, would you please place the rings in David's left hand? Thank you. in the blessing of these rings, we are reminded that just as rings have no end, so your love has no end. It is blessed and it is eternal. I'm holding Nancy's ring. She's getting a new one. And it is gorgeous. It's very unique. They looked and they looked for just the right diamond. It's an oval shape. They chose the diamond, and then the jeweler created a setting to match it. So it truly is a one-of-a-kind, unique ring. I think you will agree with me that it truly does represent David and Nancy's unique relationship and bond of love. Take Nancy's left hand, please. David, please repeat after me. This ring is a symbol of my eternal love for you. Nancy, take David's left hand and repeat after me. This ring is a symbol of my eternal love for you.
David, this ring is a symbol of my eternal love for you.
Congratulations on your renewed commitment to each other and to your eternal love. David, you may now kiss your wife. Following the ceremony, you're invited to make your way into the reception area, which is on your left. You can go through either one of the two doors in the building on your left. And if you haven't already done so, please sign the guest book. David and Nancy ask you to please avail yourself of refreshments, make yourself comfortable, and just hang out in the reception area or on the deck. And they and their family will join you shortly after they've taken a few more family photos. I would like to invite you to join with me in sending a blessing to David and Nancy for this next phase of their journey together. So if you feel like you'd like to hold out your hand toward them and silently go along with me with this blessing. David and Nancy, we pour blessings upon you. May this next chapter of your love story be filled with an abundance of magnified love, laughter, fulfillment, joy, and prosperity. May your years be peaceful and many, your days divinely inspired, and every moment lives in the magic of your love. You just feel the love that's coming from David and Nancy right now. I now present to you the tried and true, updated and new, Mr. and Mrs. David and Nancy Watkins.